Hello, friends. Today I just wanted to go over a real quick mini lesson about emotions and how some of the best ways you can deal with some emotions you're feeling in appropriate ways. The three we're going to talk about tonight are anger, sadness, and stress. First, let's start with anger. A lot of times we'll feel angry when we don't do well in a test or maybe in a sporting event or maybe a game we were playing. Sometimes we get angry when things don't go our way or when we really feel like we just aren't being understood. And so whenever I feel this way, sometimes I like to take a deep breath and just to really kind of just calm down in the moment. Sometimes I'll close my eyes and take a deep breath and breathe in and out. I'll do that usually a few times until I start to feel some of that anger inside of me just really loosen up. And as we're taking those deep breaths, sometimes it's good to really think about what's really making you angry. Sometimes when we get in the heat of the moment, we don't always use the exact words to describe how we're feeling, but if you really think about it while you're trying to calm down, you can think about the best way to explain how you're feeling to either an adult or to another friend in this situation. The next emotion I want to talk about is sadness. Sometimes we'll feel sad when someone left us out or when somebody said something that hurt our feelings, and it's really easy to keep these feelings of sadness bottled up. But actually, sometimes the best thing to do when you're feeling sad is to talk to an adult or to somebody that you really trust about it and to tell them what happened and what made you sad. And just by telling people, sometimes it'll just help you feel better, even if there's not anything they say that makes you feel better. Sometimes just letting it out and getting it off your chest will really help you feel better. Sometimes I also like to read a book or maybe watch a movie after I talk to somebody, just to kind of help me calm down and relax a little bit. The third emotion we're going to talk about, and the last one for today, is stress. And stress is something that sometimes sneaks up on us, so stress will build slowly over time, and then all of a sudden we realize that we're a lot more stressed out than we even realized we were. Sometimes I feel stressed when I have a lot of schoolwork going on, or a lot of homework after school, or after school activities that are taking up a lot of time, and I just feel like I'm overwhelmed and I just can't get everything done. And this builds, and sometimes it just gets to be too much. So when things like this happen, I always try to maybe eat a healthy snack to refuel, get some energy back in me, so I'm not feeling as empty. I also like to try to make sure that I get a full night's sleep, because if you're sleepy, you're more likely to get stressed, and sometimes when you're really stressed, stress can even lead to you getting angry or feeling sad. So sometimes getting a full night's sleep helps you feel rested, which will kind of prevent some of these other emotions from sneaking up on you. Another thing I like to do when I start to get really stressed is to maybe take a break from whatever it is that I'm doing that's making me stressed and go for a walk, or maybe even talk on the phone to a friend, or maybe watch a little bit of TV. But the thing is, when you take these breaks, they should be little breaks, because you don't want to spend too much time off of the task, because your workload will still be busy when you get back. But sometimes when you're just in that moment, when you're super stressed out and super don't have time, you feel like you're just running out of time and you're overwhelmed, then it's better to take a mini 10 to 15-minute break to kind of clear your head and then come back to your task, and to really help yourself refuel and feel like you're more prepared and rested. So today we talked about anger, sadness, and stress, and some of the ways to relieve these emotions and how to express yourself and how to tell others the way that you're feeling. And so as you progress through the lesson today, feel free to come back to this video as a reminder to some ways that you can manage stress and anger and sadness. Thanks.